Hi everyone, I'm Michaela. Welcome to M&M Knits. Today I thought I would show you how to seam a garment, and I'm going to show you both stockinette stitch seaming as well as rib seaming, so come on along. So in order to start seaming, you're going to need an embroidery needle and some yarn as well. This yarn is already attached to the garment itself, but you can use some that's unattached and you can sort of knot it in, that's up to you. So what you want to do when you're seaming is you want to look for the V's, which are the knit stitches. So this is for the stockinette portion of the item. And as you can see, there's V's that are sort of this way, and then there's V's that are upside down V's. We want this direction of V's. So right here you can see there's one here, here, and there's ones on this side. So we're gonna go from side to side looking for those V's. And what you wanna do is in between the V's, there's a bar that connects them. So if I go in between this V right here, you see that bar right there? That's where I wanna actually put in my yarn. Just like so. Now we're gonna go to the other side and we're gonna look for a V. And I see one right here. So I'm gonna put in my yarn, find that bar, seam it through. So now let's keep going. So I've got some more on the inside here. See this one right here? Go in, like so. There we go. So now I'm gonna look for a V on this side, and I've got some good ones right here. Now you don't have to go stitch by stitch. Sometimes that's helpful to make it more secure, but you definitely don't have to. I usually do every other stitch, but it's up to you. Sometimes you can do two in a row. There, I've got two there. So I'll grab those two. Seam that. Now let's look on this side. We've got some V's here, but I'm actually going to take some of the ones from in here. Just like that. And you're going to continue all the way down. Now, one thing you want to do if you're doing a longer garment is you will want to sort of take a pin or something and pin stuff together, so that what happens is that you don't unevenly seam it. You want to make sure that you're pulling an even number of seams from side to side. Now, as you can see, we've seamed up this top portion right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to want to seam up the rib section. Now, you know how I said that you were looking for V's? Well, now we're going to actually look for the upside down V's. So instead of looking for V's, we're going to look for these ones right here. See, there's a whole row right here, and there's a whole row right here. And that's what we're going to use to seam. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to start. And you can pull apart these upside down V's, and there's a bar in the middle, exactly the same as before. So we're going to do that on this side and pull that through. And then we're going to do that on this side. Now here I have to go all the way over here, but that's okay. That'll be fine. There we go. And I'm going to continue. Now sometimes it's easier to do them, to just sort of pull them through like this and not tighten it, because as soon as you tighten it, you lose the next couple of stitches. So I sometimes do it like this, where I'll just leave it and then tighten it all the way up afterwards. Okay, so there, now I've done them all. Now comes the fun part where I'm just going to lightly pull. Oh, there we go. And what that actually does is it creates, it's a little tight. There we go. And what that does is you actually have created another rib stitch right in here. So it's going to look exactly the same as the rest of them. And there you have it, seamless knitting. Best of luck, happy knitting.